You can't go under the screen. Come on. Wiggins is wide open for three. All right, so let's take a look at how you can defend this, getting a stop. First of all, Doncic has to go over the top so Wiggins can't split through this hedge. All right, and then when Wiggins comes off this screen right here, okay, we got a hedge. All right, so the second Andrew Wiggins hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big who's hedging high zip, which just pushes him further away from the play, I might add. Okay, we can recover. In the meantime, we have backside help right here, not that hard. Okay, and then again, we're going to be able to recover and bump you back pretty quickly. But instead, you just give up a wide open three. Horrible defense defending this down screen. Stop right here. Your man is setting a down screen. You've got to get attached right now to this player setting this screen and show with your arms out. So Steph Curry has to go out, and this chase can happen. But look what happens. You let him curl right off of it. So now a second defender has to come up. So there's no one to take Looney, and it's a dunk. Where's Jalen Brunson going here off this offensive rebound? So Draymond Green's got it, okay? The gap help comes from right here. This player steps in just a little bit, okay? Why is Jalen Brunson moving all the way in? This is too far in, whether you were in the supposed to be in the gaps or not. This player here, rotate in, okay? You don't have, this player comes here, you don't have to move. Stunt, recover without moving your feet. What's Jalen Brunson doing? Your man's here. You should be up around the free throw line. But instead, Jalen Brunson is the one that comes into double for some reason, and Draymond Green's wide open. This is an awful gamble by Luka Doncic. Stop. Look at this gamble right here. Okay, we'll zoom in. See that gamble right there? See, look at how far that knocks him out of the play. So now Jalen Brunson should be able to recover by now, but you've gambled, so you're out here. So now Draymond Green is just wide open because you're here because you gambled. And now look, now Klay Thompson just finds Draymond Green, and that gives the Warriors numbers, and it ends up in an easy 2. What is this player doing? Stop it. The angle of the screen is this way. You have got to stay connected to your man, and when he sets the screen, then you can come out here. Okay, but look at what happens here. This player... Look at this. So the ball screen gets set here, okay, this angle. This player's going this way. So now you can't, you're late to guard Steph Curry, and it's a 2-shot foul. You got to get low when you box out. Stop. See how this player's boxing out high? No, you got to get low and into his butt. The low man wins, okay? Use your butt and box him out and get low, okay? Now this player has because you're moving him out that way. Okay, and now this player can easily come in for the rebound. But look, when you box out high, you're not moving this player anyway. So now it's just an easy tap out to Steph Curry and a 2. All right, again, when Steph Curry hesitates, you can recover back. Now, backside help is a non-negotiable here. Okay, it just is. All right, but look at this. Look when Steph Curry hesitates. Right now, stop. He just hesitated. He didn't put the ball on the ground. So that's a hesitation. So you can recover back and push this player back. This player can get up and over the top and guard one-on-one. Okay? So recover now. Steph Curry just hesitated. If Steph Curry put the ball on the ground here, okay, and was attacking off of your hip, then you'd have to stay out. But no, that doesn't happen. See? That's a hesitation. So right now this player's over the top. You're recovering back. This backside defender's recovering back, and we're good. But you're sticking around too long. There's no backside help, and now the Warriors have numbers, and it's a wide open 3. Cannot get beat this way. Stop. Okay, right now, send this player this way. There's a defender in the gap standing and waiting. His man is out here. Okay, so get up, angle him to the left side of the floor. But nope. You're going to get beat away from that man, and it's just going to lead right to an easy alley-oop. Why is Jalen Brunson jogging off of this miss? Let's take a look. Right now, you got to sprint. Make sure you're ahead of Wiggins. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Look what happens. Look at this jogging. Yeah, now Wiggins is behind you, and it's a 2-shot foul. Again, the dribble. When's the dribble picked up? Now, okay? So get to your guy. Get to your guy. Look how this player is just standing in no man's land, not getting back to his guy. There's nothing for this player to do other than get back to your guy, okay? But look what happens. He's just going to stand around, and now he's not able to guard Steph Curry. or Jordan Poole one-on-one, and it's a jumper. Multiple mistakes on this play. Guarding right here, again, if this player is going to come off the screen, make him use it. Here's how you don't make him use it, by leaning towards the screen this way. So now Steph Curry's in the lane. Mistake number 2 is, let's look at Luka Doncic right here. Okay, first of all, he should be out a little bit, okay? You don't really serve much purpose being that far in. But look when this dribble's picked up. Now. So out, out, out. Do not gamble. Look what Luka Doncic does. Okay, he still hasn't moved. He still really hasn't moved. Then he's going to gamble. Now he's got no chance of getting out. So now it's just a pump fake and go and an open jumper. Can't switch this ball screen this way. Stop. If you're switching this screen, what is the separation? Get level to the screener so you're ready to guard right away. Okay? But there's this weird sagging, and now Wiggins is open for a jumper. Again, if you're switching this ball screen, there can't be separation. Look at the separation from the screener. You've got to be level to the screener. Level to the screener so you're ready to guard. When you sag like this, look, now you're not ready to guard one-on-one. Wiggins just blows by for 2. Can't miss this if you're this man in the corner here. Stop. This is not how you guard away from the ball with your back to the sideline. Open up with your back to the baseline. Okay, you can even be a half step or a step in. Okay, because you don't have to move your feet. So now when this player comes this way, look at this. Stop. What is this? Open up. In a little bit. I don't have to move inward. If I don't have to move my feet inward, I'm fine. So I can stunt, dribble picked up, recover back out. But you're going to give this player a driving lane he should never have, and now it's just dribble right through and a layup. You have to communicate and transition. Look at these 2 Mavericks players right here, okay? So right now, this player just has, you get to a body, not a random spot on the floor. Get to a body, get to a body, get to a body, get to a body. Watch what this player does. He's going to a random spot on the floor. Okay? Well, we end up with, it's bad communication because 2 people are guarding 1 Warriors player. So there's nobody to guard that Steph Curry guy, and it's a 3-and-1. Jalen Brunson, you don't need to be this low, okay? So Klay Thompson is up here, okay? Let's take a look. Klay Thompson's here. So hold on. Jalen Brunson can get up the line, okay? You want to be level to your man anyways. So now when you're up the line, it's just a shorter route to get over here. But you're all the way under here when your man is 1 pass away. So look, now it's harder to get out. So Klay Thompson can just rip and go into the lane, draw his help, and now Otto Porter's open for a jumper. Okay, if you're guarding full court like this and you get blown by, okay, you got to then communicate. Stop. So you're no longer guarding this ball handler. You're behind this ball handler. So what needs to happen here is that this player's got to come over here, this player's got to come here, and you got to sprint right here. Okay? That's what needs to happen. Okay? You cannot expect to guard the ball when you've just been blown by beyond half court. But nobody's going to take this player, and it's going to be a layup. There is no ball screen set. So why is this player setting up in drop coverage? There's nothing set. He's playing him one-on-one. There's nothing set. Get over here. Look at this. This player's fine one-on-one. So you're dropping to nothing. So now your man is going to be wide open, and it's just going to lead to an open jumper. Nice. Can't run drop coverage off this ball screen. Look, you're just creating a 2-on-1. So this player is going to go contest, and there's going to be no one to box out Draymond Green. So it's just an easy offensive rebound and 2-shot foul. So again, let's take a look here. This is a very easy ball screen to hedge. 1, because where's Draymond Green going? The backside help is right here. Secondly, the second Klay Thompson hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big who's hedging high's hip, I can recover and bump this backside defender back the 1 to 2 steps he needs to go back to his man. But instead, you're going to run drop coverage. It's a 2-on-1. And now there's nobody to box out Draymond Green, so it's a 2-shot foul. I don't know what this ball screen defense is. Okay, as soon as Steph Curry makes this pass, I mean, what's happening? Either this player's going here and this player's here, or this player stays here and this player goes here. We can't have 2 people guarding Steph Curry. I mean, what is this? So now they're just going to swing it, okay, and the defense is constantly scrambling. That's going to lead to a Draymond Green and 1. Bad defense guarding in the corner. Stop. Okay, so if you're this player right here, this player's got to get halfway. Okay, you're halfway between the ball and the three-point line. This player then's got to bring his man this way so I can stunt, dribble picked up, recover. Instead, look where you're letting yourself, the player go. Look how he's going baseline. So now it's too low. We can't dig in the post, and it's going to end up being a little turnaround jumper. All right, bad transition defense. Stop. If you're this player, you can barely see in the picture right here. When the ball's all the way over here, just sprint in a straight line, in a straight line, in a straight line, in a straight line. That's the quickest way you get back. Then around the three-point line, you can come over and guard the ball. Okay? When you go down the middle of the floor like this, that's a longer route back. Okay? When the ball's, again, just while the ball's out here, you're just sprinting in a straight line because that's the quickest way back. Then you can turn over and guard the ball. But look what this player does. See how he's going down the middle? That guarantees you'll never get underneath the ball fully. And now Steph Curry is just going to drive right to the rim for 2. Luka Doncic, I don't know what this, are you switching this ball screen? Maybe, I think. So if you're Luka Doncic, you've got to be so calculated with this. Look who has got the ball. I mean, Golden State's coming up with this ball. Steph Curry. This is a horribly calculated gamble. Because look, you don't get it. Now we're giving up numbers, and it's just going to lead to the defense scrambling and a wide open 3. Are you getting beat? Come on, stop right here. Send this player this way, right into gap help. I can stunt, easy recovery. Instead, you're going to get beat away from your gap help. So now look, now this player has to step up. Then this player has to help the helper. And now this Mavericks player is tagged with guarding 2 Warriors players. So the defense is scrambling at this point, and you can see what eventually ends up happening. It leads to a wide open Warriors 3. Stop running drop coverage on Steph Curry. Look at this. You're just going to let him get right into the lane here, and it's going to end up being an easy 2. Just hedge this ball screen, okay? Get Steph Curry as far out as possible, all right? Right now I'm hedging, okay, pushing Steph Curry this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attacking off of this player who's hedging high's hip, okay, I can recover. In the meantime, backside help comes from right here, okay? But again, I'm going to be able to recover and bounce you back quickly. But instead, you're just giving Steph Curry the lane. It's just a joke, and it's an easy 2. If you're Jalen Brunson, you don't go back to the middle of the floor. Right now, the ball's on the other side of the court. So you're just sprinting back in a straight line, in a straight line, in a straight line, in a straight line, in a straight line. That's the quickest way you get back. See, look when you go down the middle of the floor. That's a longer way of getting back. If you had sprinted in a straight line, you're here, and now your back's to the baseline. You can kind of guard ball, and you'll be able to rotate to one pass. That's all we need, because we got a trailer coming here and a third that you're about to see in your picture. But again, Jaylen Brown's still trying to get back because he went down the middle of the floor. And look, so instead of his back being to the baseline right now and being able to rotate to this first pass, look at this. He's still trying to get back, so now look. Now he's all the way down here. And now you can't rotate to this pass. We have a trailer right here. And look, we even have a third trailer coming here. But you're so far out of position because you were still sprinting back because you went down the middle of the floor as opposed to in a straight line, okay, initially out of the gate when the ball was on the other side of the floor, you end up giving up a wide open 3. This is a joke. You cannot sag on Wiggins like this. Stop. Get up and force him this way. This gap defender's right here. Make him come this way. You do not sag. I got gap help right here, but nope, look at this. Sag, 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 open jumper. Can't jog. Let's take a look right here. This player's got to be sprinting, 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 sprinting. Let's watch him jog. See this jogging stop. You've been sprinting, now you're underneath the ball. Okay, and this player can guard here. Instead, you jog, so now you're not ever underneath the ball, and it leads to a Steph Curry step back 3. Bad transition defense. Here's a Mavericks turn it over. This player, sprint, 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 sprint in a straight line while the ball's all the way over here. okay? You can start going towards the middle beyond half court, but just get back in the quickest way possible. If you go towards the middle right away, that guarantees you'll never get in front of the basketball. Okay, if you sprint in a straight line, you have a great chance of getting ahead of the basketball. But look at this player. See how he's going down the middle? So now he's never going to get behind the ball, and it leads to a layup. This is a terrible trap right here. Stop. Okay, if you want to switch this ball screen, that's fine. So this player can go here and this player can go here. The problem with this trap is look, all right? There's nobody to guard this player, and then this player is going to fall asleep. So we got multiple problems here. Look at the separation here, but then there's nobody to defend this down screen anyways because this player's over here for some reason. So Steph Curry is just going to come right off this down screen. Nobody guarding it. Wide open three. What the heck is Reggie Bullock doing here? Stop. You're guarding Steph Curry, okay? How is he going to fall asleep? Look at this. Why you have your back? No. You need to be seeing Steph Curry and the ball at all times. You're going to lose track of Steph Curry. So now look. Steph Curry's going to go here. Okay, so now you force a late switch. This player's just going to cut, and it's going to be a wide open layup. That's pathetic. Cross screen right here out of a baseline out of bounds. Stop. Here's your cross screen. You've got to jam this player as he comes through the cross screen. You're level to your man, but as this player comes through the cross screen, you're jamming him to knock him off his spot so this player can get on the other side. When you don't do that, look at this. Now this player's wide open. Easy putback layup. Can't be this much separation between you and Klay Thompson. Stop. Why is this player, look at what this player's stopping. Look, you can't slow down like that. You've got to get way more up to Klay Thompson. Look at this. Look at this down screen. You can't do anything about this down screen when you're this far separated from Klay Thompson. So now he's just going to come right off it. You have no chance of chasing. Not that this player did what he was supposed to do, which is attach and show, so Klay Thompson has to go out. But it wouldn't have mattered because you're so far behind Klay Thompson that he would have still gotten off an open catch and shoot three. This is not how you guard away from the ball with your back this way. No, get your back to the baseline, okay? You're seeing ball, you're seeing man, okay? When you're guarding like this makes it way too easy for Klay Thompson to create a lot of space. Look at this space he creates, okay? So look at all this space. I mean, there's nothing you can do now off of this ball screen. You have to switch, and this player has to come up. But you're in drop coverage, which is pointless with that much space, and it leads to an open jumper. This is not how you guard away from the ball with your back this way. No, get your back to the baseline, okay? You're seeing ball, you're seeing man, okay? When you're guarding like this makes it way too easy for Klay Thompson to create a lot of space. Look at this space he creates, okay? So look at all this space. I mean, there's nothing you can do now off of this ball screen. You have to switch, and this player has to come up. But you're in drop coverage, which is pointless with that much space, and it leads to an open jumper. This is not how you guard away from the ball with your back this way. No, get your back to the baseline, okay? You're seeing ball, you're seeing man, okay? When you're guarding like this makes it way too easy for Klay Thompson to create a lot of space. Look at this space he creates, okay? So look at all this space. I mean, there's nothing you can do now off of this ball screen. You have to switch, and this player has to come up. But you're in drop coverage, which is pointless with that much space, and it leads to an open jumper. Can't guard with your back to the sideline. Reggie Bullock's fine right now. Back to the baseline. Look when he gets in trouble, okay? Back to the sideline. So now you're susceptible to getting beat back door. Exactly what happens, layup. Okay, so here's how you need to defend this, all right? Stop. I like that this player's angling this player this way, but what's this player doing, okay? No, not back to the sideline, back to the baseline. You can be his right foot can be onto or parallel to the block, left foot out, okay? Now this player, now again, this gamble here is atrocious. You cannot gamble like this, okay? All you've got to be doing is just gliding Klay Thompson into the second defender, again, who's right here. Right foot on parallel to the block, left foot out, wide stance. So now Klay Thompson just walking right into a second defender. I'm stunting. There's no place to go. There's that second defender. But I'm not having to move my feet inward. That's the whole key. I'm just jabbing, recovering easily on the airtime of that pass. I don't have to move my feet inward at all. But instead, Reggie Bullock's going to have an atrocious gamble. Jalen Brunson isn't into the gaps, so it's a dunk. Gotta be calculated if you're gambling in transition. Stop. This ball is clearly going to Golden State. Don't go to the ball. Start sprinting back now. Give us an extra body. Give us an extra number on defense. But look what happens. This is a pointless gamble towards the ball. Golden State clearly has this. Look, now you're behind the play. And now a 3-on-2 or a 3-on-3 turns into a 3-on-1. And it's an easy layup. What is this player doing right here? Your man is setting a down screen. Look at this. Stop. This is unbelievable. Get attached to your man. Show. This player cannot curl. He has to go out, and this chase can happen. But look at this. Look how this player is able to curl right off of this. So now you've got to step up. There's nobody to guard this player right here. And now the defense is scrambling, and it leads to a layup. Strong side ISO. These are the easiest to double team. This player comes over here. You send this player this way. Then on the first drive and kick, this player rotates here. This player needs to get up the line. He rotates here. This player rotates here. This player falls back here. All of those rotations happen in unison on that first drive and kick. But instead, you're going to leave this player on an island, and Steph Curry is going to create an and one. All right, so you switch this ball screen. That's totally fine, but you got to cut the court this way, okay? Cut the court this way. This player cannot be hugging the three-point line. He's got to be way in, okay? So right now, he's about here. Or he honestly can be parallel to the block with his left foot, right foot out, wide stance. The key is that you don't have to move. So this player can get up and know that he is just all he's doing is gliding this defender into a second defender. So now I can just stunt without moving. That is the whole key. You don't have to move inward. You'll always get back outward in plenty of time. But this player isn't, he's backing off. He's not sending his man into that second. That player isn't even in the gaps, and it's just an easy layup. All right, stop. You get back to bodies in transition. Stop it. So Jalen Brunson has this player here, okay? This player right here has this player here. This switch is an absolute atrocity. What are you doing? Now you're going to switch. Now you're just going to be in no position to guard. And look, now this player is going to get it and have an end of quarter jump shot because of that absolutely pointless switch. Hey, this is on this player right here on the wing. Stop right here. This is not where you go on the wing, okay? You're up the line, but you can be parallel. Your right foot can be parallel to the block. So when Steph Curry comes this way, I stunt. I don't have to move. My feet are not taking me inward at all. I stunt, easy recovery. But instead, you're nowhere to be found in the gaps, and now it's just a wide open layup for Jordan Poole. Sorry. Mavericks just continue to not know how to defend a down screen. You got to get attached and show so Klay Thompson can't curl. He has to go out, and this player has a chance to actually chase. Look when you let Klay Thompson curl. Now this player here has no chance of guarding him one-on-one. Look at this. He's just going to be able to rip and go into the lane, create that step-back jumper. This is on this player right here. You've got to sprint back, okay? I don't care that your man is here. You got to get into the gaps. Look at this. Look at this jogging and then stopping. No! Get to the three-point line so this player can get up, and you send this player here. There's no place to go. None. But instead, there's a driving lane that should never be there, and it's an easy layup. Here you go in this stupid drop coverage. Look at this. You're in drop coverage. So look, now this player is going to get into the lane, and it's just an easy layup. Please hedge this ball screen, okay? Look at this. Stop. Okay, I'm hedging this ball screen. The second this ball handler picks up his dribble, hesitates, or brings his dribble back, which is going to be very soon with the sideline being right there, okay, I can go from hedging to recovering. In the meantime, I need backside help right here, but again, I'm going to be able to recover and bump this backside defender back quickly. But nah, let's just give this player the lane and an easy layup. Again, stop. Look at this. Chop the court this way. If you're this player here, say send him right, and now I'm up, and Klay Thompson's only going this way into a gap defender. Stunt, don't have to move, recover. But instead, you're going to get beat away from where your gap help is, and there's one of Klay Thompson's patented step backs. You're Reggie Bullock, you're guarding one-on-one. If you get screened, you get screened. This player's going to fake like he's going to set a screen and slip it, okay? So if you're Reggie Bullock, just guard one-on-one. If you get screened, our ball screen defense will execute. But look at Reggie Bullock. He's like feeling out a screen that never gets set. So now there's nobody to, now he's not going to be able to guard Jordan Poole one-on-one. Spencer Dinwiddie's going to have to step up, and it's going to lead to an open jumper. I don't know what this is. I guess you're icing this ball screen, it looks like, but you can't have this space so this player goes through. The point of icing a ball screen is to keep this guard towards the sideline. So you ice this ball screen, but there's all this space. So now this player's just going to get right through, right to the lane, and it's a two-shot foul. Can't defend like this when the ball's in the corner, okay? Stop. Right now you got to drop, okay? Your man's all the way out here. Who cares? You should be halfway between the ball and the three-point line. So when this player comes here, I can stunt, don't have to move my feet inward, recover, okay? Easy recovery if I don't have to move my feet inward. But instead, you're going to guard way beyond the three-point line. So now this player has a driving lane you should never have. Draws help, dunk. Bad transition defense. When the ball's all the way over here, you're just sprinting in a straight line, sprinting in a straight line, sprinting in a straight line, because that's the quickest way to get back and guarantee you're underneath the ball. Then around the three-point line, you can turn and then guard the ball. But when you go down the middle of the floor right out of the gates, it guarantees that you're behind the ball the whole way, which is exactly what happens, and it's a two-shot foul. All right, this player's in total no man's land right here. What are you doing? This player's coming over to dig, okay? You need to get out over here. If this player's coming to dig, then stay out. Look at this. This player does a nice job. Nice dig right there and out. But what are you doing now? The dribble's picked up. Get out. You shouldn't even be here in the first place. But instead, it's a kick-out pass, pump fake, draw help, opens a three-point line, wide open three. You get back to bodies, not random spots on the floor. This is getting back to a random spot on the floor. Okay, if you're sprinting this whole way, you're getting to a body. So right now, get into the corner, into the corner, into the corner, into the corner. But nope, you're just getting back to a random spot on the floor, which means the corner is wide open for a wide open three.